Welcome to Sawdust and Wood. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be your personal gable roof teacher. We're going to take these walls, 8-foot length, 6-foot width. We're going to do a 12-12 pitch roof, and it's going to be a simple gable roof. There are many roofs out here that will strain some of the best carpenter's mind in building, but a simple gable roof is not one of them. So stick with me, follow along, let's get busy. So before we move any further, let's go over exactly what a 12-12 pitch roof means. Anyhow, it means for every foot of horizontal run, it means for every foot of horizontal run, the roof is going to rise 12 inches at this point. If it were a 6-12 pitch, it means for every foot of horizontal run, the roof would rise 6 inches. I'm at 12 right here and 12 here. This is my angled rafter. When you come up to your walls and you're ready to build your roof, obviously you need to know your measurements. So I got 8-foot length, 6-foot width, and you want to make sure that's accurate. If you've done a good job leveling and plumbing your walls off, it should be accurate all the way around. Eight foot is your length, your 6 foot is your width. You want to take the width and you need to know the span. So the span is 6 foot, and now you need to take the half span, okay, which is 3 foot. On center, 3 foot. I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch out here, mark. 3/4 of an inch out here, mark, okay? This is center. And this is where my ridge board is going to sit at, running across here. And my rafters are going to come up and tie into it. They're here. All right, that's center. All right, here's a rafter we've got cut, and I'm going to show you how we come up with this. Right here is the ridge cut, the plumb cut. This is going to meet the ridge board in the middle. Come down. Here's the seat cut line. This sits on top of this 2x4 wall. And here's the bird's mouth. Here's the overhang and the rafter tail. We're going to sit up just like this on the edge. Okay, I got my board laid out, I got my framing square, and I'm going to show you how we get the first cut on a rafter. So the first thing you need to do is make that plumb cut, the ridge cut that's going to meet in the center. So Here is my framing square. Since we're doing a 12 on 12 pitch roof, I have 12 marked and I have 12 marked here. So we're doing a 12-12 pitch roof. So you have to mark the 12 on this side of your square and the 12 on this side of your square, okay? Now, the total span of our building is 6 foot, so you need the half span to cut a gable roof rafter because they're gonna meet in the middle. So I'm gonna put my framing square down. Now this way of measuring roof rafters is called the step-off method. You don't need any calculator or anything. So look, this is gonna be my plumb cut right here. I'm gonna put plumb. And this is gonna be the ridge board. This is gonna be the center of the roof, okay? Now I'm basically stepping backwards down to the wall. So look, on my line, right here where I'm marked, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna mark this line right here on the 12, okay? Mark me a little line. Now I'm gonna slide that square down right here till I get on that mark again, okay? That's one step off. Now I need 3. This is 1 foot. So from here, I'm gonna repeat, look, got my mark. I'm gonna come right here, make a mark at the 12, slide my square down, make sure everything is lined up just right. Right on my mark. That's 2. Same thing. All right. Slide down. Okay, that's 3 right there. So right here now is how this is the end of my run now. From the ridge, 1 step off, 2 step off, 3 step off. Okay, let me show you how you get the bird's mouth now. So, you get on your mark right here, put your framing square on your line, you go till you see 3.5. And now you make that mark. That's your bird's mouth. Look how I got my framing square on that line. Okay. Now we're doing 1 foot of overhang on this rafter. 1 foot. So now it's just one more step off, watch. I'm here. I make my mark over here. I slide my square down. That's the end of the rafter right here. Plumb cut, 1 step off, 2 step offs. 3rd step off, bird's mouth, which we're gonna cut this out. And now I have the tail cut, and this is the overhang right here. Coming back to this plumb cut right here. I need to go now and deduct 3/4 of an inch off of this because a ridge board right here is 1.5 inches. It's 1.5 inches wide. So I need to take half of it off, which is 3/4 of an inch. Let me show you how I do that. Square, and I follow the angle right here, and I mark 3/4 of an inch right here. Look, I'm marking in 2 different spots. Okay. Then I'm just gonna throw my framing square back on, 12-12, slide it here till it hits those 2 marks. And that's my new cut line. So from this point here, I'm gonna cut this rafter, I'm gonna trace it to another one, and I'm gonna put 2 of them up to see if they fit. If they fit, one of these will be my pattern, and I'll cut all 10 rafters out right here. Now what you want to do is you want to trace this rafter onto another one and cut it, and then you want to make sure that they both fit together. Now we're going to cut here, cut the bird's mouth here, cut the rafter tail here. So it looks like we got a perfect fit. You see the room for the ridge board right here? So now that I got my rafters cut, I know I got a good pattern. I got 1 foot overhang. What I'm gonna do is use one of these pieces here. I'm gonna write pattern on it, and I'm gonna mark the remaining 8 rafters I need out of this. So this right here will be my pattern. It was the first one I cut. And I'm gonna write pattern here. And I'll show you why I did this. Now when I come up here, look, I can hook this on and it's gonna hold my boards flush. Let me show you. Oop, wrong way. Walk down. Do my bird's mouth. And then do my overhang, look. Now we're just gonna mark the remaining and make all the cuts. So you see where my ridge is at now? There's no overhang on this side of the on the roof. It's just a foot overhang on the outside. My ridge board is the length of here, 8 foot. I measured, I cut it. And if you look how I laid it out, there's gonna be a rafter here. It's gonna hit here. Rafter here. Gonna hit here. You lay it out on 2 foot centers the same way. Rafter here. It's gonna hit there. Rafter, rafter. So let me show you how you set this ridge board, especially by yourself. You put 2 rafters up on this end, 2 rafters up on this end, and then you slide the ridge board in and you can nail it in place. Is that not a beauty? Ridge board set. Now this is gonna help keep it from racking. And there we got it. Now, we've got this gorgeous 12 on 12 gable roof framed up. We can now take this brace off right here that we put on. There's no need for that anymore. And we can start putting our gable studs on. I'm going to show you how to put gable studs in. We're going to put a gable stud here because we have this stud support, and we're going to put a gable stud here because we have this stud support. We're going to put a ridge board brace right here. So without even holding the tape measure in my hand, I'm just gonna pick this board up. I'm gonna put it up. "12 on 12 roof right here." So with a 12 on 12 roof, it's a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna just take my saw, swing that to 45 right here, lock it down. We're gonna line it up on the stud, put it up right here. Oop, bad mark. All right. Swing your saw to 45 because that is the angle of this roof cut. That is how you stud out a gable. Building that roof like that, with the strength it has, I am able to get up on top of it. And set up here, because it's that strong. I want to thank y'all for watching my channel today. This is how we built a 12-12 gable roof. It's nothing that's really hard to do. It takes a little time, a little understanding, and you can easily build a roof for your house, a roof for your shed. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. And make sure you get it out to all the people that need help with it. Have a great day. I love y'all. Thanks for being the best subscribers in the world.